Why Power 106?
This is the hub of the real. Like, I mean, listen, come on, man. Like, when you come here, you can feel the energy. You can see it.
Talk to me.
This translates. Everybody knows it.
Do we feel respected?
Well respected.
Well respected.
Why is that?
We came in demanding it, and we got it. And now we just ready to keep it pushing.
Cheers to that, my guys. Cheers to that. Let's take this shot. Let's take this shot. Let's get it. Cheers. Quavo, please do the toast.
You know what I'm saying?
Toast.
I do the toast, you did, because I do the most. You know what I'm saying? Coach a dose.
Yes, sir.
From the Huncho all the way to the top. Happy anniversary, you dig what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
We gone.
Hey. The family.
Hey. Yeah.
You know, it's tough to keep people's attention for an entire album. You did that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, thank Jesus, hallelujah. Imagine if you were asleep with me.
Oh, you'll never leave, right?
Do you have the night that you conceived the baby on film?
No. It was just too wild.
No camera needed.
No. But I know it was that night.
Yeah?
Because that night was crazy. Like,
What
it's
night
like,
was it?
It was a night that I was off the Hennessy. And this is like, I know that was the night. He said, I know it was that night. And I'm like, I know for sure that was that night.
Yeah. According to Gucci Mane, who's the best rapper in the world at the moment?
100% me. Who doper than me, like, for real? I want to hear y'all tell me.
Nobody.
And why?
And why?
And why?
Don't flip it on us. We're asking the questions, man.
Oh, I got a million reasons why I am, but I'm saying, why would somebody else be better?
You feel me?
What they did, who they helped,
Yeah.
what they been through,
Yeah.
and what's their track record.
Mm-hmm.
Do they do what they say?
Yeah,
The way that they did it.
Mm-hmm.
How many hurdles have they jumped?
And you know, I was one of the first, if not the first, I don't know if you know this, to play Panda in LA. And then all of a sudden it came out the fact that you bought that beat for $200 online.
Man, I knew immediately where it came from, you know what I'm saying? It came, but I didn't know who it came from immediately, but I know the source, you know, it came from YouTube and all that, you know.
Kim, what verse comes to mind when you think of Biggie?
Oh man, I mean, there's a couple I feel.
Yeah.
Who the is this?
Paging me at 5:46 in the morning.
I would say he was the person I was like the most deeply in love with.
Sure.
We,
Which makes sex so much better.
Yeah, but I've never ate his ass.
You never ate his ass?
No, I never.
Lil Kim said hell to the no.
We need to talk about this, and I need to let people know who I am.
Drake questions your background.
That's fine. I question his writing.
Ooh.
You mentioned my fiance.
I think that's when you cross the line.
Of course.
He's never met your fiance?
No, of course not. The beef is one with truth.
If he responds, will you respond back?
I'm prepared to do whatever. I shoot the club up. That's what I do. Like, that's what I do.
I done wrote a damn rap. Okay, but they won't let me in the cipher. You see? Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, let me tell you something. I got raps, I got rhymes. I got things right on time. I can drop it, I can pick it up. I can give it back on a dime.
Hey!
You see what I'm saying?
Put that on World Star right now.
Put it on there. Ain't nobody rapped it, ain't nobody wrote it. I rhymed it myself.
When you see Cardi B and Nicki going at it, right, and it got physical eventually, right?
Yes.
Do you say to yourself, now Queens, you guys should be working together, or should they fight for the top spot?
What top spot? What's the top? See, again, we're buying into it. I love Nicki Minaj and I love Cardi B, baby.
Sure.
They are both musical geniuses.
Wiz, do you want more kids?
Do I want more kids? Yeah, yo. I want a lot of kids.
You got your eye on somebody you want to get pregnant?
Speak the truth.
Well, here's the question.
Who knows?
Who would you risk it all for?
Who would I risk it all for? Why are you bringing that question back up? You know I don't like to tell my business, boy.
I know it's very private, but in a fantasy world, is it Rihanna?
Yeah, it's all man talking, you know?
The right one.
The right one. Get out of here.
She has to be the right one.
The right one exists?
Oh, for sure.
She's out there, right?
Oh, yeah.
You think a lot of right ones exist?
Yes. There's that too.
No, I mean, serious question. Like,
well, listen, he's had a lot of right ones. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of right ones for a lot of people, but I think one day, you know what I mean?
You're going to find the right one.
Exactly, to expand my team.
The balance between going on tour, playing in front of thousands, and coming back to the studio working with Dre.
Yes.
He mad at me because I'm doing dates in Australia, and then I gotta leave, come back and work on the album.
You guys butt heads in
oh yeah,
in the sessions?
Oh yes.
Really? What were those conversations like?
There were no conversations.
Uh-oh.
It was just like, all right, Dre.
Yes, sir.
I wasn't like a big smoker before this album, but this definitely, you know, I've been smoking a lot more herb on this album, a lot more tequila. But it's funny because you don't really drink like that. But after the session, he was like, you know, I'm gonna take a shot, man. And we took a shot.
No kidding.
He brought something. I don't know if it's tequila or something. He had some special something. He took a shot. I didn't see him after that. He got ghost.
Hey, is that
out?
Do you mind if I ask this? Great to see for hip hop. Great to see you and Drake on stage.
Yeah, hell yeah. We actually been in contact like probably like a year before that.
Before that, right?
But we was making like just the right timing and catching up on the right time to make it fully natural. And,
sure, yeah.
And really,
it's gotta be
like,
right.
Yeah, and be effective. And the whole message was just to send out what type of time we was on, because the message is send out love and building bridges and not really separating bridges. We see a lot of bridges being separated in hip hop all the time, and everybody always take things to another level where they can't be fixed at. So, you know, it was just like, it was a competitive thing. We had fun. It built us, made us stronger. And boom, we touched the stage in Boston.
That was crazy. What is Tekashi going through at the moment as a hip hop artist and a celebrity in jail?
I don't know exactly what he going through. I know what I was going through. I was going through hell on earth, and it was like a serious situation, man, locked up. I used to always want to tell that kid, like, you give out a certain type of energy. You give out that energy actually comes back. So, you know, I don't ever want to see nobody in that type of situation, but
right.
You know, this that gangster shit right here now. This the real deal.
Shit is real.
Cameras are off. We still rolling and trying to, you know, roast each other. Just
what are some
don't
of the
stop.
meanest jokes you've heard about yourself that someone has told you?
Well, I mean, the dark jokes. You know, somebody told me I look like under the bed. That's the most popular one. They told me I look like I have no bright ideas.
Oh man.
They said when God said let there be light, I was out of town.
No.
They told me whenever they play pool, they be like Michael Blackson corner pocket.
Oh, that is so out of line.
When we started the show, we knew that we were going to be premiering YG's new album.
Yeah, we didn't know we were going to be premiering it with YG.
And if you ask why, because the white folks don't. Big bang, tight, low bang, big bang, tight, low bang.
People don't have empathy for the other side. The right hates the left, but the left hates the right. And like nobody's got empathy. You don't know what it's like to live in Wisconsin in a shit town where fucking everything's falling apart and everybody in New York's telling you what guy to be. You're like, fuck you. So like, look, we've got to be thoughtful. We don't have enough empathy out here. Empathy's the superpower.
On the stage, the Grammys, I can't believe it. There's like millions of people tuning in. It's just the biggest moment of my life. And I look over and I see Kendrick, and Kendrick, he's like this. Yeah, that's right. And I'm like, oh, like showing love. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. He's like my favorite rapper. And then I look over and then I see Jay the next day, and Jay, he gives me one of these. And I'm like, oh shit. And then B was singing all the songs, and I'm like, yo, I kind of made it. When my sold out show is at the Forum in Los Angeles, California, you and your girl are finna come, and I'm gonna give you all the free merch you can have. Wow. And we're gonna have us a Rubik's Cube battle backstage in my dressing room. Bam!
That's amazing.
So the video's everywhere. Lee Daniels. So you let him borrow some money, he hasn't paid you back.
You know, over the years, he's, you know, sold me a lot of different dreams. The same one of me getting my money back, and you know, we've gone to court about it, and you know, I haven't really had the pleasure of having a face-to-face with him in about a decade. So I ran into him and I made sure that he couldn't say that I was doing anything violent, but I just really simply wanted an explanation.
Sometimes people are like, you gotta be polite, you gotta be civil, but no, at this point I feel like politeness is not really the value I'm focused on. I'm focused on doing the right thing.
On the count of three, everyone, F you, Paul Ryan. 1, 2, 3.
F you, Paul Ryan.
I like that. That felt good.
All the stars are closer. All the stars are closer.